everybody, today I'm going to give you a tour of my fancy cabinet. Now, the reason that I call this cabinet fancy is because it has all of my favorite art and science supplies that I utilize for natural environment teaching. Language can and should be embedded into our classrooms all day long. I think that a common misconception of applied behavior analysis is that it's something that's only occurring one-to-one with a teacher at a table sitting knee to knee for 30 minutes of a day. But we all know that that's definitely not true and that applied behavior analysis should be embedded into everything that we do. It's also not meaningful if your learner only knows how to do something at a specific table in your classroom with a specific teacher and only asked a specific way. If they're not taught to generalize it in other places and within other activities, then that's not valuable to them. What we want to look at is how can we take activities that are already fun for our students, like science experiments and art projects and playing, and how can we embed language into it so that we can teach word meanings across multiple categories with multiple adults and multiple stimuli and multiple examples. And if you are new to verbal behavior or applied behavior analysis, then what you want to do is make sure whatever word it is that you're teaching your learner, that you're teaching them that across all of the verbal operants. So if you took the item paintbrush, the first thing you want to do is make sure when your child wants a paintbrush, can they ask for one? Can they demand for one? The second thing is now you want to look at the term paintbrush across all the verbal operants. Can they label it? Can they receptively identify it? Can they talk about it when it's not there? Can they answer questions about it? So you want to make sure that you're teaching the term paintbrush across all those verbal operants. And the most important one is, of course, the request, the demand. This is my fancy cabinet that I'm going to give you a tour of, and if you're new to my channel, you can check out all the videos that I have of natural environment teaching and how we embed language into it. Thank you. So on the top shelf we have shaving cream, hair gel, Q-tips, food coloring, cotton balls. I have pretend snow here called floof. That's the coolest thing in the whole world. I'll show you what that looks like in a second, and I also have some pretend dirt. On the second shelf, I have all of these activity trays, which are really great for the projects that you do make, that you can play in them without making everything a mess. We have a bunch of cornstarch, different bowls, different types of measuring bowls, different types of measuring spoons and cups, ice cube trays and cupcake trays. And in here we have baking powder, more food coloring, because you can never have enough of that, and some little cups in case we need to put paint or any liquid in it. This shelf has some jumbo eyedroppers, this sort of Montessori kit with all these wooden materials in it that you can use for like beans and rice play. We've got a spin art in the back, magnets here, magnet holders, funnels. These come out, and these sort of funnels that we use, water beads, and these color mixing glasses. I have these squeeze bottles that I've never used yet, but I plan on using it. And then I have this sink that actually has running water that can come out of it, and these rainbow scarves, and this oven you could cook with, and some kitchen toys you can cook with and add real water to. And then down here I have paint, vinegar, Clorox wipes. You honestly could never have enough vinegar. And then these balls, which you add water to, and you can play with them and squeeze them out. And so that's my closet. That's my cabinet. This is what it looks like from far away. It's my favorite cabinet in the whole world because everything makes me so happy inside. Stay tuned because I'm going to keep uploading different types of natural environment teaching that you can do with your students to make sure that you're embedding language into every activity in your classroom or home.